Hey guys, Saiyan here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And so yesterday I did a video showing off using the Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Goku and the Carnival Goku on the same team. Just because I wanted to show at least one fun team build where you can use them, obviously not on the full Heroes team. So I wanted to jump in and do a giant ape power video because one of people's biggest disappointments with the kit, or like the leader skill, or whichever aspect of the unit's creation, people were most disappointed about with the Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4s is that they weren't a direct buff for the anniversary LR Super Saiyan 4s, right? Because unfortunately for LR Super Saiyan 4s, LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, his leader skill is Fused Fighters and GT Heroes. And so, obviously, if we get any Heroes Super Saiyan 4s, unless they are fusing characters, then they're not going to be on Gogeta's leader skill. So, the Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4s can't be run under his lead, which is unfortunate because, obviously, with Kamehameha for the extra 30%, it means that Goku, at least, would get the 200% leader skill. I think I mentioned this in a previous video, but they absolutely should have given the anniversary LRs. Both of them should have had power beyond Super Saiyan, I think. And then, obviously, the gods could have movie heroes, and then the Super Saiyan 4s could have had GT heroes. Obviously, that makes their team probably still worse, because GT heroes is worse than movie heroes, and it cuts out some of the units that are good on their team, like Weirus, for example. But the team would just be better if it was power beyond Super Saiyan, right? Because then any Super Saiyan 4s that come out would be able to be run on their team. So if we do have them linked together, they share Super Saiyan, Saiyan Raw, and Fierce Battle. I guess technically they link up better with the Goku, right? Because he has Kamehameha as well. So we do have Goku on the team. I guess we'll have to get him floated around here as well. So the lack of links is obviously a potential issue. However, they do obviously get all that extra ki from picking up orbs. So I think what we can do, yeah, let's go for you. Because getting the full 24 ki, I mean, we started off, we literally needed 6 ki, and we've got their full 24 ki super. So never underestimate just how powerful and how useful that ability to get the extra ki per orbs really is for the LR Super Saiyan 4s. And that is their biggest issue with their design. I know it's another one of the many reasons why people prefer the gods. The fact that the LR Super Saiyan 4s don't have prepared for battle and they have shocking speed. Obviously, they share that with the existing LR Super Saiyan 4s, the standalone ones. But it just makes it more difficult to run them on other teams. Now, I don't know if I would have wanted them to sacrifice one of their other links. We could potentially pick one that they could have lost, I guess. But the Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4s could have had shocking speed in order to work a little bit better with the LR Super Saiyan 4s. It's just unfortunate the way that they are situated currently, because they're not going to get any major buffs to their team now until we get another really big fusion unit. That, like, the next time they release a fusion character that is potentially like the best unit in the game, then obviously that will be a nice buff, at least for their team in general. But if that unit doesn't have shocking speed or GT, then they're still going to have that key issue. And obviously if it's GT, it can only be a new Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. So I think one thing that we could see, obviously, sometime soon is going to be a Dokkan festival, whether it's an LR, whether it's a Carnival LR, who knows. Super Saiyan 4 Goku from the debut of Super Saiyan 4. Maybe he starts off as Super Saiyan 3 and transforms, who knows. That unit will obviously be a big buff because they're going to share most of their links, especially if he's an LR. So that'll be a huge buff to the team. Heroes, we didn't get it this year, which of course people were not only excited for the unit in general, but also for the effect they would have on these guys, is if we do get Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, or Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, or there's Kaioken Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, there's Kaioken Blue Vegito. Did I say Vegeta? I meant Vegito for both of them, right? Vegito and Gogeta. They have a lot of these extra forms in Heroes. So obviously we do have the potential for a big release next year for a Heroes unit that is going to give buffs to the actual team of the LR Super Saiyan 4s and not just be another unit that can be run with them. So obviously on this team, because we are running double Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta leaders, he has Giant 8 power as one of his 170 leads, so they are only getting a 170 lead. But we've seen that with the gods, with like the release of like the Gammas and stuff like that. The 7th anniversary LRs are still very good, right? They are still very powerful cards. Even on a 170 team, they are still good, right? So, you know, seeing them putting out those kind of numbers on the second, was it 7 million attack on the 18 key super, which is pretty good when you consider that if you get enough key, you not only get a guaranteed additional super attack, but that they're effective against all types, which makes that 7 million actually do even more damage than if it was just a straight up normal 7 million with no effective against all types. So the 7th anniversary LRs, I think they're both still really good. Like, they both still perform very well in the current meta and under a 170 leader skill. It's just unfortunate that the LR Super Saiyan 4's team has just been kind of left to the wayside. I know some people don't like the constant like fusion spam, but we definitely do need some good like top tier new fusion units in order for these guys to make a bit of a comeback, I think. So what are their defense here? 298k. So as long as they don't get supered, we don't have to transform here. Now obviously you can like transform straight away, get that, you know, damage reduction, although there's no rainbow orbs, the super attack counter chance, all of that kind of stuff. But I think here, especially because we have type advantage, we might as well stay untransformed. So linked up with the Goku, we are getting Kamehameha active as well now. So that puts us up to 7.1. We are getting the support, because obviously we have Limit Breaker, Super Saiyan 4, Goku and Vegeta together on the rotation. So they're both giving their support passives. That's the other good thing as well about the 7th anniversary LR, because the unit is Goku and Vegeta. So regardless of which of the Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4s you have on rotation with them, that Limit Breaker is going to be giving that support passive, because they have a Vegeta for Goku or a Goku for Vegeta on the rotation with them. So that works out quite nicely. And like I say, 4 links with the Goku. It's not, you know, some people think 4 links isn't really good enough for a rotation, but it definitely depends what the links are, right? Because Saiyan Raw is a big link for these Super Saiyan 4s, right? 25% attack, 10% defense. So very, very impressive. Look at that. Goku dodged Bojack's super attack. So surely out of spite alone, Bojack dodged the follow-up super attack from Vegeta. That's pretty funny. Goku dodging that super is pretty clutch, actually, because he's not had any chance to really build up since we've been floating him to getting him onto this rotation. So he doesn't have his full passive built up yet. Alright, we can definitely finish this guy off. I think I would rather... I'll take the risk and put Vegeta in slot 1, because I'd rather him get his some super attacks off so that he can get fully built up. I don't know how close both the Vegetas are, but obviously they need to super attack 5 times in order to be fully built up. So he's not supposed to be a slot 1 unit. We took a bit of a risk there. You can tell from the damage. We took damage from the normal attacks, so obviously a super would have been pretty bad in that situation. But alright, so let's see. What do we want to do? Oh, you're locked. Amazing. I completely forgot that Bojack did that. I thought I would jump into the Bojack event, because I keep doing the same event like quite a lot. So, which is normally the Shadow Dragon one to showcase units. So I thought, let's jump into a different one. So I jumped into the Bojack event, completely forgetting that he can seal you. So I think what we'll do... I think we will go ahead and transform. But let's bust out the animation. I still think this animation is pretty fantastic. Even though it has this weird angle for Goku's face. Here, with the top left side of his head. Why is it going out like that? Like, well, the camera's the other way around, so it goes out like that, implying that the rest of his head goes like this as well. Very strange. But other than that, the fusion animation is great. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, I've always loved the design. I've never understood why he gets red hair. I don't think anyone really knows for sure outside of it just being a design choice. I don't think there's a specific reason for it, but I've always thought that he looks super cool. So, and then let's go ahead and grab these for you. Did I use an item? I didn't. I'm going to do that because Bardock eating a super in slot 1 or something means that it's all over. But just like the video that I put up yesterday, right, of the full power team, of course he dodges them both. Just like the video that I put up yesterday of the full power team with Carnival Goku and Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Goku, this video isn't supposed to be like, oh, look how crazy awesome, like top tier this team. Bardock literally went 4 for 4 with dodges, by the way. Top tier, this is the best team in the game. You can take this into every red zone and beat them. It's just a fun team build, right? Like, Giant 8 Power hasn't really had any significant buffs apart from the Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4s. It'd be interesting if we get... What I would like to see, because I think that the Giant 8 Power is a fun team, right? Like, I'm a big fan of the Super Saiyan 4 team in general. So, I wouldn't be opposed, even though I guess most people would maybe consider that a waste of the leader skill. I don't know. But... I would be interested if we ever did get the Carnival LR of that first Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Him having the leader skill literally be 200% for Giant 8 Power. I think that would be pretty cool. Because obviously with that release, we could get an easy A for the STR, Super Saiyan 3 Goku that transforms into a Great Ape. You know, I guess Carnival LRs don't have side banner units, but... that team could get a couple of buffs that alongside a Carnival LR would be looking pretty good. So I think with one Whis, do we die if we get super attacked in slot 1 here? I think we might do. I'm just going to use the other Whis. I really want to see Vegeta do big damage with the Dokkan attack here. Obviously the rotation getting locked is very unfortunate because Gohan in slot 1 would have been super, super good on this turn, especially with a Whis active. And then he doesn't super, okay. I'm being overly cautious in this event, apparently. Bardock came in clutch with the 100% dodge rate on the last turn. And then Vegeta didn't get supered in slot 1, so... looks like we are all good. Obviously, this Vegeta is not fully built up, linked up with Gohan. We still get Saiyan Raw, but it's not his best rotation by any stretch of the imagination. Hopefully... we're going to finish him off this turn. I was going to say, hopefully we don't, right? So we can get one more... showing from Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I want to be able to put him in slot 1. Of course, I'm sure Bojack with the locking is going to come in and ruin that plan, but I want to put him in slot 1, hopefully with enough Rainbow Orbs for some decent damage reduction, and then get a super counter in slot 1. That would be a pretty awesome way to end off the run here. Not always going to happen, obviously, but definitely would be pretty nice. We'll still have Whis, the one Whis active on the next turn, because we got double Whis up this turn. So he should be fine in slot 1. Can we actually put him there, though, is the question. Did he lock? Oh, no, he sealed him. Oh, he locked and sealed him. Wonderful. All right, well, I guess we're going to do this instead. This will at least this gets rid of the attack in slot 1, but full power Goku not being able to super attack is pretty unfortunate. But yeah, this remains probably still my favourite animation in the game. I just love this part. It just looks so good. Yeah, that's awesome. And then this part as well, of course, with the zoom in. So good. What an animation right there. 7.1 million damage, and we remove the attack in slot 1. We still have a Whis active, so we're going to be all good here. Not great for the key, but I think... oh no, he's sealed. I was going to say, I think full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku will finish him off. Oh, okay. I know. Nice. We got the glitch with the empty action getting removed. I thought... Did they say that was getting fixed? Oh, no, wait. I'm stupid. It's the 18 key super that removes the action, not the active skill. I'm sure somebody already typed that in the chat after I mentioned it when we did the active skill. But yeah, there you go. So that is a Giant 8 power team making use of the LR Super Saiyan 4s with the Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4s. I think it's a fun team to run, just the full Super Saiyan 4 team. It is a shame that we can't all be getting the 200% leader skill. So who knows, maybe one day we'll get a Carnival LR Super Saiyan 4. Maybe they will finally do a Super Saiyan 4, maybe they'll do a Heroes LR, I should say. That could be Super Saiyan 4 Limit Breaker Vegeta or Gogeta or Kaioken Gogeta, something like that. That will give a 200% lead to the Giant 8 power units. But I still think it's a fun team. I like Super Saiyan 4, I know a lot of people out there do. So it's just a fun team build, and you can beat some of the tough events of it. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.